Product disclaimer. The iTera-Care blower is not a medical device, and the manufacturer does not provide medical advice. Users understand that the device is not intended for medical or diagnostic purposes. Its use should not replace reliance on medical treatment or advice from a qualified healthcare provider.
Okay, so Prive International, our company, is based in Malaysia. Our headquarters is in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. We were established in 2021 and we are already in over 80 countries, regions, states, and we already just opened our 30th branch. In less than 5 years, our product has really spread like wildfire all over the world. We started at the height of the pandemic, and it really just shows that there is a massive need. The world really needs our product in our time and our situation. And right now, the company Prive International is already at the stage of setting a very good foundation to be a very good container for this massive need. There is a great need all over the world for better health, for alternatives on how to take control of our wellness. And so Prive International is significantly part of that, and we are the prime mover, and we see ourselves to be one of the top companies that bring wellness, tools for wellness to the world. And we are not just Asia based, we're not just in Malaysia, we are all over the world. Talk about Europe, Africa, United States. We have reached all over the world. When we just started, we were just shipping products from Malaysia, but now we already have 30 country branches, and we are targeting to establish 100 channels, established branches all over the world. So that just shows you how intentional, how serious our company is in bringing this kind of wellness to the world. So we are really positioned to be the leader in promoting human health, wellness, using the most advanced frequency products today. So this is the kind of company that you are being introduced to tonight. So thank you so much. We are so honored to have you, and I'm sure that this hour or so will be really worth your while. So thank you so much again for joining us. As I said, humanity has been searching for the ultimate health hack. And why do we need to have a hack? It's because we live in a different environment. It's no longer that we are no longer living in nature. We are no longer living where nature abounds. There's forest trees all over. Most of the people right now live in the concrete jungle. So we need to get a hack. And as much as technology is getting better and better, more sophisticated, unfortunately, humanity is getting sicker and sicker. And it's really largely due to our modern lifestyle. The food that we eat, the environment we are in, as I said, it is, and especially, the radiation all around us. It is a lifestyle and environment that we really cannot escape as much as we would like to. So the human body, it was designed intelligently, it was created so magnificently, but it is not getting the support it needs to function at its optimum. Before, people lived up to 100. They're able to see generations after them, right? They're able to enjoy their great grandchildren or even beyond that, and they normally die in their sleep. They die in old age. They just pass away peacefully in their sleep. But the sad reality of our time is that people's lives are cut short, right? Most of the time, when we hear somebody die, we ask what was the cause? What was he sick of? What was the disease? What was the ailment? So life is not lived to its fullest because people are already walking dead they might still be alive, but they're already stricken with sickness, stricken with diseases, right? And so we are not able to live the full life, the full length of days that was really designed for this body to live. And so that is one of my personal motivation why we choose this kind of business, because we know that this is not how it should be. This is not how it used to be. And if we can find that hack, if we can be part of that solution, that we will take a stand that, hey, we want that the next generations after us will get to enjoy a fuller life. And indeed, we are already in that era. It has culminated to this point in history that indeed we can go back to the garden, as they say. The supplement era started in the 1930s, the birth of vitamins. People started to think harder and make solutions, and the vitamins was introduced to the world. And then this was distributed in an uncommon way, right? Not already in the commercialized normal way to move products. The MLM revolution started when Amway was founded in 1959. So people now started to have a control of what they buy, and they can share it. And people started to use product not based on someone who is, out there on the TV or whatever, but out of relationship. So this continued, and we have been looking for that health hack. So there's the antioxidant boom in the 1980s, barley grass superfood 2000, and the stem cell regeneration in 2010. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, in the 2020s, welcome to the era of the frequency. So this comes all together in support of that longing to live longer. Maybe this body might not really live forever, but we would like to be able to live longer and fuller life. And Albert Einstein said that the future medicine will be the medicine of frequency. And you are just at the right Zoom presentation, wherein you will have an awareness of a new way of doing things or living. Before, the supplements were taboo, but now it's normal. It's normal to make it part of your daily life. And right now, we are at the forefront. We are still at the foothill of that great revolution, health revolution, and that is the rise of the frequency. There is this guy, Gary Brecka. He is a human biologist, biohacker, longevity expert, and he's over 22 years as life insurance predicting mortality position or role has allowed him to unlock some secrets to the human health. He has access to the database of over 370 million lives or more, with 85% accuracy rate of their death to the month. He can predict. And so he has been in the life insurance industry for over 22 years. And one day, he has this burning desire in his heart to give back to humanity. And so he has come out with this discovery, right? That actually most people have a deficiency. It really starts there. The diseases, the ailments, it starts at the deficiency. Why? Raw materials that we take in must be converted into a form that the body needs. So there is a process which is called methylation that has to happen so that the body can be able to absorb the raw materials into a usable form. So what does it mean? No matter how much food supplements you take, how much good food you take, if the body is not able to methylate, there's no methylation, then you still have a deficiency. It's great. We have all these amazing food supplements, but methylation is the key for us to really take advantage of these amazing products. And he discovered that there are simply three things the body need so that we can achieve methylation. And the good news is nature provides it. What are those three things? First is earthing or grounding. You know, you walk on soil on the ground and it will provide that grounding. It will discharge your body of from all those it will discharge your body of all those negative charges that you get during the day. And he found out you also need proper oxygenation or breath work. And finally, the body also needs sunlight. We need to have sunlight. And these three things trigger that methylation in the body. But unfortunately, most of the time we are not able to do these three things. Why? Maybe you live in a condominium. Your the surrounding area in your place is concrete. You cannot walk on the ground anymore. Breath work for the oxygenation. There is an oxygen pandemic. And most of us, we stay inside air conditioned places. We are sharing the oxygen with many different people. So we are dividing the oxygen already, and we are not able to have enough oxygenation. And finally, sunlight, because of the lifestyle that we have, maybe the time of our work or our rhythm, our schedule, we're not able to have the sunlight anymore. And so the farther we move from these three things, we become sicker. No wonder why we have a very sick society. And so he wanted to be part of the solution. He developed what he calls the Superhuman protocol. And this provides those three things and triggers the methylation in the body. And it really showed that effect to the body, and it is really very effective. It is about $150,000, and so it's not affordable to most people, but celebrities, rich people are able to use it. And the good news is Prive International brings a solution. We want to be part of the solution, not part of the problem. We have the trilogy of wellness. We are really at the forefront of helping humanity achieve that health hack. And this trilogy of wellness costs less than 10% of that. And so we are able to provide this to more people. And so we are just so excited to be sharing with you tonight the trilogy of wellness. So for grounding, we have the iTera-Bio. And for the breath work, we have the Oxy-Tap. And for the sunlight, we have the iTera-Care. And the good thing is that it's not just for one person. The whole family can already enjoy this product. So first up is the iTera-Bio. It has the PMF, which is the same effect as grounding and more. PMF is a technology that they discovered and developed, and they're using it for the astronauts. You know, when the astronauts are out in space, they're not able to ground, and so their body, you know, deteriorates faster. So they developed this technology so that it's as if they're able to ground even though they are out in the space. And that same technology is in our iTera-Bio. So it increases cellular growth and gene proliferation. It helps the cell recover, regenerate, repair faster, even though they are out in the space. And that is why it's very important to ground. So that same technology is in our iTera-Bio. But the iTera-Bio doesn't just have the PMF. It has other it has three core technology, which are the terahertz waves, negative ions, and graphene far infrared. And you just sit down there, and there's so much benefits already to the body, right? And it's like you already had an hour of exercise with just 30 minutes of putting your feet on that iTera-Bio. It's as if your body has gone through 1 hour of exercise already. So these are high-tech products. First, it has a terahertz waves, which accurately detect cell abnormalities in human cells through spectral imaging. So it's kind of, all these definitions or descriptions, but the science behind it is established and the results are there. And of course, we're not claiming anything for you. You have to experience it yourself. But basically, just sitting there, it's like you already had your exercise and maintenance for your body. It also has the negative ions known as air vitamins. Besides purifying the air, they also aid in maintaining health of blood vessels, enhance immune function, that's very important, act as antioxidants, reduce stress and anxiety, improve sleep quality, and reduce allergies and asthma symptoms. It also has the graphene far infrared that increases the temperature of the skin. When we have dampness in the body, that's also one of the start or the beginning of a feeling bad. So it provides relief from discomfort. So these are the three core technologies in our iTera-Bio plus the PMF. So that's our first solution. Next is the Oxy-Tap. This is the first in the world, the first oxygen infuser. So it's not oxygen water, but it infuses oxygen. So it is a mechanism wherein your own water, whatever water you have, you put it in the nozzle and it will already infuse oxygen into your water. So what happens? You have dissolved oxygen and it's even absorbed better by the body. And oxygen is very important for the cells. Actually, oxygen is the food of the cell, so to speak. Dr. Otto Warburg said that all normal cells have a requirement for oxygen, but cancer cells can live without oxygen. So, deprive a cell 35% of its oxygen requirement for 48 hours, it may become cancerous. No wonder why this is one of the most prevalent conditions in our day right now. So, this is one of the reasons oxygen pandemic. So cells can turn cancerous if deprived of oxygen for long periods. And isn't it that when somebody's at the hospital and critical already, they give oxygen, right? So oxygen is very important. And can you imagine you don't need to go to the oxygen bar, right? You have it in your home, you just drink your water, and your body easily absorbs the oxygen because it is dissolved oxygen. So oxygen, dissolved oxygen is absorbed 6 times better or even 8 times better. So it's really better than having an oxygen tank or going to the oxygen bar. And those things when the oxygen that you breathe in, you can also have an overdose of that. But this one, it's dissolved oxygen. There's no overdose of it. You're just drinking and you are already absorbing the oxygen. And what is the importance of oxygen in our cells, right? Normally we get our oxygen from sugar, right? We get our not oxygen but the energy of our cells. We get the energy of our cells from fake sugar, fake energy, which is the glucose, which is the sugar. So we have that high energy level, and after a while we have a sugar crash. And so we drink another energy drink and then we have that high and then sugar crash again. But the problem with that is the cells cannot really do its job. It still has insufficient energy for your cells. But when a cell has oxygen to use, then it is even able to function. The cells are able to repair itself. The cells are able to carry out its normal function because it's not fake energy. It is even the food of the cell. So we really need the oxygen in our body, and it even helps us fight infection and remove cancer cells. So oxygen, this is very important. All of us, we have this opportunity to have this in our household, the Oxy-Tap. So go get your Oxy-Tap. It's really great. We have it in our house and it's very convenient. You can process your oxygen water anytime that you want. You drink it in the morning and already it gives you that surge of energy level. Finally, we have the iTera-Care. Okay, for the third one, which is sunlight, sunshine, anytime of the day. So we have different schedules already in our work or our lifestyle, but we need the energy of the sun. And the good news is that the iTeraCare mimics 1/40th of the sunlight's energy. So isn't that just amazing? You know, we have a lot of friends who are working night shifts. Maybe they are being in the call center or VA job, whatever, but they are not able to have the sunlight anymore. And this is one of the benefits of using the iTeraCare, of having the iTeraCare. You can have the sunlight, sunshine anytime, anywhere. So even if you're in Alaska, you're in a place where there's no sunlight, right? You can still have the benefit of the sunlight's energy. So iTeraCare has the 3-in-1 core technology, and first stop is the terahertz frequency. So terahertz resonates with our cells, and so it activates our cells. Because of the lifestyle that we have, you know, our cells have become weakened, they have become dormant, but with a terahertz frequency, it matches the vibrational frequency of a healthy human cells. And so when you turn it on, the terahertz frequency now activates our cells, and our abnormal cells, they are simply eliminated. Why? Because the vibration is at 100 million per second. And so that's really fast, right? And aside from the terahertz frequency, it also has the quantum energy. It generates quantum energy, which energizes our cells, balances the bodily systems, strengthens the body, produces the healing energy. And because of the quantum energy, the terahertz frequency is able to penetrate deeper into our vital organs. There are some terahertz devices out there, but only iTeraCare has the 3-in-1 core technology. And so the terahertz frequency can penetrate deeper. And finally, we have the optical quartz in the iTeraCare. It even amplifies it. It amplifies it more. And so the effect to the cells is really just so wonderful. So this optical quartz is made up of hundreds of exclusive mineral ingredients found in the area where they manufacture this. So it is produced using a high temp molding technology. So it's not just a fly by night operation. There are some knockoffs out there trying to mimic our iTera-Care. They put the plastic tube, glass tube, but this is not just a simple tube. This is an optical quartz, and yes, this is what allows the iTera-Care to give us 1/40th energy of the sunlight, right? It mimics 1/40th of the sunlight's energy, and it activates our auric field. Now, what is the auric field? The body's first line of defense. We can see the skin, but that is not the first line of defense of our body. It's actually the aura. And because again of radiation, our lifestyle, it is weakened. So every day you need to use this iTera-Care every day, part of your way of living. After you take a bath, you use it so that you activate your first line of defense, plus the many other benefits that your body can enjoy, primarily to activate the dormant stem cells in the body. Do you know that you have a pharmacy of stem cells in your bone marrow? Hippocrates said that if there is a way to heat the bones, then all diseases will be treated. He just said that. Maybe he understood it, or that wisdom was just divinely downloaded in his mind. But how, in his time, can you heat the bones without burning the skin? And now, because of technology, because of this 3-in-1 core technology, the terahertz frequency is now able to bring the heat into the bones. And because of the quantum energy, it is able to go deeper. Terahertz frequency can now go deeper, and with the heat, it can now activate the dormant stem cells. And if you can see the illustration in front of you, how amazing the body is really made, right? That it's connected, the 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 vertebrae or the spinal cord is connected to different organs. And so you focus where you want to focus, and so the body is intelligent where they need to produce the stem cells, where they need to repair themselves, then the stem cells will be produced there. And so now the body's self-healing ability is activated. Again, this is not a medical device, but we are activating the body's own self-healing ability. Heating the bones releases the stem cells to our bodily systems. And we already know, we have seen results of those people using stem cells, and that's even stem cells from different sources. This stem cells comes from your own body. Isn't that just amazing? So really what we are tapping into is the secret healing system, but it's not popular. Not a lot of people are talking about it. But the good news is that each one of us, each living person, we have that innate healing ability that we can tap into. And we hope that through this business, through this movement, this can be this can be a widely not just accepted, but we can spread this knowledge to more people, so that next time that will be the automaticity, in the future, the automaticity of the people is, oh, I need to activate my healing system, right? So that more people can be empowered in terms of their health, because truly the greatest force in getting well is within each one of us. Hippocrates said that the natural healing force within each one of us is the greatest force in getting well. Basically, the body is made up of trillions of cells, and each cell is like a battery. There is a charge. And because, again, of our lifestyle, I've been pounding it for some time now, it is it has a charge, and because of our lifestyle, it does go down, just like your cell phone. If your cell phone's charge, battery charge, is no longer optimized, right? If it's not fully charged, or let's just say your battery is already very low, then you cannot use some of the applications. In the same way that the body was made brilliantly to manage its own self, but because the cell's energy level is so low, right? The cell is deprived of oxygen. The cells doesn't have the food, the right food that it needs. Then the cells cannot do their job, cannot function. And so this is a reality that we need to face. Just as we're charging our cell phones, just as we are doing maintenance to our vehicles, just as we do all these things, the most important focus should be for this body, because without this body we cannot function anymore. So we need to really give the body what it needs, give the cells what it needs. And Nikola Tesla, he said that if you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. And that is already our era. That's why everything is faster now. You will experience, wow, amazing. A lot of people that have been using the iTera-Care, wow, they're just so amazed. What is in this blower? It's because it's frequency to frequency. It matches the vibrational frequency of our cells. So this has just unlocked one of the secrets in terms of our health. Again, Albert Einstein said that the future medicine will be the medicine of frequency. And we are already in the future that they foresaw, in the future that they were talking about. So, welcome to the future. And so, we have to embrace this era, the era of frequency. And I think, you know what, it just really shows that we are in that future. This is now the next great big frontier. And again, we still need all those things that we eat, that we drink, but let's match it with the right frequency so that the cells can now absorb it better, whatever good that we're eating. So this is really the most powerful combination for our ultimate human health. So please do your best to get maybe your iTera-Care first, but if you can afford it, you have your money in your bank, please don't scrimp on your health. You really need this more than, we can buy a car, we can buy a laptop. We need to invest this for our health. So these are the vital keys to achieve optimum health: grounding, oxygenation, and sunlight. And you have many other benefits for getting this product. And the good thing is, again, the whole family can benefit. So let's talk about price. Are we good? Okay. When it was first developed, the iTera-Care, it was around $400,000. It was more expensive than that protocol. But now it is already more affordable. For the United States, it's around 4,500. In Europe, it's around 5,000 plus, I believe, because it's 530 already, the classic. So we have the Pro. This All of the three variants here have the three in one core technology, but we have different products so that anybody and everybody can be able to enjoy it. So we have the iTera Premium Plus at $880 and the iTera-Care Classic at $420. So prices vary because of the shipping, duties, and taxes. Here in the Philippines and Malaysia, our home base, it's $3,800, the iTeraCare Pro, and the Classic is $380. So again, the prices vary because of those factors, but if you have it in a stockist near you or in your area, we highly suggest that you get it from them, because if you get it from Malaysia, Malaysia will have to charge you for the shipping, and when it arrives, you need to clear it at, you need to pay duties and taxes. So it really still adds up to that same amount, plus more or less that same amount, plus the time, right? The time is of essence, right? So get your product where you're at as the person who invited you to this call, and start enjoying this product. And the good thing is that our product has $1 million product liability insurance. So this is insured by long pack insurance. So it just gives you that peace of mind that indeed even though it's a new technology, probably it's the first time that we're hearing about it, but be assured that these products do not harm. It is it has been tested as safe to be used and safe to be, and so they are allowed to market it all over the world. We have all those certifications, and our goal is to bring one iTera-Care device per household. And the good thing is that Prive International has created a system so that anybody and everybody can enjoy this product. We have a referral system. But before we get there, okay, I would like to invite anybody who would like to share a testimony. Let me see if somebody type in number 1. Okay. So there's nobody who type in number 1. Okay. So welcome to everybody. Okay, we have somebody who's willing to share. I'm so happy that she's here. She's one of our pioneer and committed leaders in Europe. And let's welcome our newly 2-star, 1-star, 2-star, right? Our 2-star, all the way from, okay, let me unmute you.
Slovenia.
Slovenia. Let's welcome Miss Zdenka.
Yes. So I saw my picture from October, and I remember on this is water, and it's some special water, oxygen water. And with this water, I was able to walk for my 50th birthday, 13 hours together to our highest mountain, or the biggest, I don't know, hill that is called Triglav. So I was walking 13 hours together, night and day. And in the last time, I really was not having strength to walk till the end of the mountain, of the hill. So when I was drinking this water, oxygenated water, I got in second more power to come to the end.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's really strong one. I didn't work a lot of walking before going to Triglav. I was just waiting to the good weather. So it was not in September, but in the end of October. Before this time, we need to clean the snow from the hill.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, it's really strong water. Because I would take with me also iTera, but there is no electricity. So my back was a little in pain. I intended to take with me iTera and to blow me in the last house where we were able to sit and drink tea, but it was no electricity. So just water helped me.
Wow.
So I managed,
Yeah.
yes.
Wow, thank you. Thank you for sharing, Miss Zdenka. And how long have you been using the iTera? Since what year?
iTera 3 years, 3 months, and
Wow.
probably 3 weeks now. Yes.
Wow, wow.
It's changed my life. My history is that I was living in my bed for about 6 years. I was calculating every week from 10 years old later, and doctor said it's just migraine, we cannot help you. And when iTera came, the power in me started to grow, and I'm not lying lots of time in bed anymore.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Whew. Thank you so much, Ms. Zenka, for sharing your
my pleasure.
testimony.
Always.
Yeah, so thank you so much. So we have many other testimonies. We have a lot of amazing, amazing experiences in Europe, in the United
Yeah.
States, and all over the world. And I'm just so happy to be hearing one of our pioneers still there. So it seems that you have really made it a way of life. You know,
Yeah.
iTera, the water, and so you have really made it part of a way of your life. So thank you so
Yeah.
much, Ms. Denka. And
Thank you.
yeah, most welcome. I'm so happy you're here. And yes, we have a question. You know, whatever is your health challenge, if it is an abnormality, whatever it is, like you know that that's not how the body is. So whatever it is, just use the product, just use the iTera-Care. We're not saying that it will heal you or what. It is the body that will be activated to do what they need to do, right? So just use the product and be amazed and just experience this wonderful frequency. So I think that will be a story for you to tell, Mr. or Miss Javelin. Now, let's continue. Thank you for that. And uh, we we are here on a mission, and it is really a business as mission. Prive International's mission and vision is to allow people to achieve the prime of your life in terms of health and even in terms of wealth. So we have many other self-care devices and other products that support this vision and this goal. And just to let you know, there's like 8.2 billion in population last year. So that's around 2.3 billion household, and we have just sold almost 1 million iTera-Care, and so we have barely scratched the surface. So the demand is still huge. I think just in your families, in your communities, they probably have not heard of it, or not everybody has the iTera-Care. And so the market is still huge. If you can see, the global sales of hair dryer is already was already at 9 billion, and that's just a hair blower. In the United States, it's 2 billion dollars. And can you imagine, that is just a hair blower. This one, you can use it also as a hair blower without the radiation. Plus, you can use it to charge your water, just like we would recommend, right? And so the water becomes absorbed by the body. And so what I'm saying is it has many uses. And so the market, the income potential is really huge. And so let me just go through the business plan quickly. And the good thing with our business plan is that it is seamless, it's global. Whether you're in Asia, Europe, you can refer, share, and somebody can get the product anywhere in the world. So we are almost like limitless. As long as there's DHL that can deliver, the product can reach there and you have a business there. And again, we are setting up, the company is setting up so that we can be long term, and it is very much lucrative. But the income that you will see here is not to let you know that once you join, you will have this income. It is not guaranteed, right? If you're looking for a business, this is a good business opportunity, but your success here really depends on your hard work, dedication, strategy, and leadership. So you can treat this as a business, and that you will become the CEO of your company. As we just discussed, a lot of people who were pioneers in those other supplement companies are now enjoying, residual income. And right now, we have that same opportunity in the frequency era. We are pioneers of a new product line. We are pioneers. Can you imagine? We just started with iTera-Care. Now with that, we have the iTera-Bio. Then we have the Oxy-Tap. And so we are really pioneering something that can really outlast our lifetime. And so that is really an exciting opportunity. And Prive International is proud to be the global sole and exclusive distributor of this iTera-Care outside of China. And in 2021, that was the agreement. But in 2024, Prive International has now collaborated with the maker or the manufacturer of iTera-Care, and that is Deshang, and they have come into a collaborative agreement. And so Prive International bought in 50% of Deshang so that we can continue with this mission, business as mission. And so these are the packages that we have. We have the silver, gold, and diamond. And the good thing is you don't need to pay a membership fee. You just need to make a product purchase. And our bonuses are based on the points for the package that you will be able to share. But first, get your package. Now, let me help you choose the package. If you get the silver package, which has 200 PV, you can choose among the iTera-Care Classic or the Ion Shield and or even the Premium Plus. But we have different kinds of income potentials for the different packages that we have. And so I highly suggest go for the diamond because the diamond has the maximum income potential. But you can start wherever you could. Start now, begin now, because you can upgrade anytime that you can. Okay, so these are the entry packages, and you will now have a lifetime global business. So you will have your dashboard where you can manage, monitor your global business. Okay, and then you will now have the potential to earn. Right, so we have the fast track income, we have the mid income, and we have the back end income. And if you want to just get your product, recover the investment or the expense, you can. But if you're looking for a business that can really fast track your dream, you can also take a serious look at this because the product is really a need. So let's talk about the fast track income. We have the sponsorship points, the loyalty redemption points, and the level pairing points. Okay, so we have already changed the terms for our US compliance. So tomorrow we will have a presentation for the US market, but this is what we used to call it, but now we call it as points. Okay, but basically the sponsorship points or sponsorship bonus before, you get 10%. So you get your product and you share it, somebody gets their own package, system will give you 10%. So for the diamond package that has 2000 PV, you will get $200. Right? And so you use the product, share, somebody gets the product, you get 10%. Get 10%. So you can refer to as many people as you want. Aside from that, cash points, you will also have the loyalty redemption point, which is you can redeem products using these points. And that is how you can get those other products like the Oxy-Tap. Maybe you only have enough to get the iTera-Care, but you want the bio, you want the Oxy-Tap. Through the referral system, you can have enough points to redeem the products without having to shell out cash anymore. So this is really a brilliant system. But of course, if you have the money in the bank, you don't need to wait. You can already get your product, enjoy our trilogy of wellness, and when you do the referral, it will still be recouped, or your expense will also come back to you in terms of bonus points. Aside from that, the system has created a binary system wherein you earn level pairing points or pairing points. Okay, so all of the packages that you will be able to sponsor, you will just have to register them, one package in each level, go down the next level, register it another level, and register it to the next level. System will give you a pairing bonus every time there's two packages on your left and on your right. So this is what we call the level pairing points. Okay, and using my example of sponsoring a diamond, if you just target to sponsor two diamond packages, share it to somebody, they get a diamond package, share it to another person, they get a diamond package, you will get 40% for your level pairing points, which is going to give you $800. So if we just focus on sponsoring two diamond, you will get 200 times 2, that's $400, plus 1,000 times 2, that's $2,000, so $2,400, plus the $800, you will already earn $3,200. Of course, that's divided between cash and product points or loyalty points, but the point is that it gives you an idea that even if, like here in the Philippines, some people cannot don't have extra cash, but because of the referral system, they were able to recover the expense. So if you're looking also for a business, you can also earn a lot in this system. Why? Because aside from you having the level pairing bonus, you give this same opportunity to those people that you sponsored into the business. They will also refer to their family and friends. The system will now give you what we call the group pairing points, which is the system will start to pay you on the second packages onwards because your friends will do the same thing you're doing, and so that will be considered the second package onwards. And in this system, if you have a diamond account, you can earn as much as $3,750 every day. And there are some people who are already enjoying that, not because it is an investment scheme, but because the product is really a need. The world needs the product. So this is really a serious money, right? If you are able to earn this, let's say 10 times a month, that's already $37,500. And we have other bonuses like leadership bonus. We have the rank up bonus also. And you know what? The good thing with Prive International, they keep on adding ways for you to earn. And let me tell you this, we welcome you however you want to do this business. If you just want to be a user, that's okay. But if you're looking for a vehicle to get your dreams, then you can also consider this, because 90% of the company's paid out commissions are earned by the business builders, and there's just 2% of them. So are you going to be part of that, the 2%? Then we can train you, we can teach you, we can empower you, so we can teach you anything and everything about it. If you also want to make it as an extra income, just selling, a lot of people are enjoying that. They're selling online, they're selling to their friends. You can also earn good extra income. But if you just want to be a user, that's also okay. That's already mission accomplished for us. I'm sure one day you will also want to share it to your family and friends. And these are just some of the incomes that were earned already by our top earners. And if you notice, that's above $100,000, and this is on a monthly basis. Again, it's because the product is a need. And the good thing is you have come at the right time. You know, I remember when we were just starting, we were sending products from Malaysia to Europe. Now we already have Poland, we already have branches all over the world. In the United States, we used to send them 220 volts for the iTera-Care, even though they should be using 110 volts. Now they already have 110 volts. So I'm saying you have come at the right time, where company is really establishing. And if you want to build a great business, Prive International is the company for you. Still, we are at the pioneering stage. We are still fine tuning a lot of things, but you will definitely get the benefit of being part of the pioneers. So, anyway, that is the opportunity. Please talk to the person that invited you to this call. Use the product and maybe look at the business later on. But first, get your product. Be amazed. Nobody can tell you, all right, what the product can do for you. You will experience it for yourself, what your body can feel when you get the product. So we want you to use it as part of your lifestyle, okay? And the person that invited you to this call will give you a guide on how to use the product. It's very simple, right? You don't need professional skills to use it, or professional knowledge, additional knowledge. You just need to blow it like a hair blower, and you will be guided by the person that invited you. So please make that decision, because you can touch your family, your community. You can really change the future. So thank you so much for joining tonight's presentation. Again, my name is Faithlyn Grace. If you will want to do this business, we're doing the presentation online every Thursday, so we can be here to support you. So please talk to the person that invited you, and we hope to see you with your family and friends next time.
Deep in